Okay, this is Andrew's Automotive Archaeology back with another tote. I just grabbed another tote off the pile in the garage. And I think this is number 12. And I pulled the top off of it. And I'm just going to go get started here. Okay, this one is ostensibly a side lamp bezel for a 74 Mustang, but it's empty. We'll hang on to the box. Maybe we'll find something. I think that's a connecting rod for a Model A 4-cylinder. Oh, it's a Chevrolet. Okay. 344-649. I thought that looked a little small to be a Model A, but that's about the same era Chevy motor, probably a 4-cylinder. These are interesting. I might make a business card holder or something out of this. It's probably not worth much. I'll look it up. It might be. Usually their sets are worth more as a set, but let's see what we got here. Rubber covered valves with heat units from the Shaler Company in Waupun, Wisconsin. Edit that out. Let's see. Rubber covered valves with heat units. I am not sure what. I have no idea what these are. I'll have to look them up. Look like some kind of a machine valve. I don't have any idea. They don't look like they're in very good condition. I'll figure out what those are. They might be, might be something, might not be. Okay, so now we've got a few of these. Looks like we only got one. Looks like a can lid. More pieces of that chain. Still got it. I'll just put it with the other stuff. These are 50s. To look them up, they're slightly different. I want to say these are 50s, 58, 59 off the top of my head. Buttons. And it looks like we've got a couple. Do we have pairs? Do we have pairs? Yes, no, yes, no. We've got 3 of one side and 1 of the other. Those sell. They're usually $10 a piece or so. I'll have more of them. I'll throw them up there. These are, I don't know what these are. They're fibrous. Not sure. Without a bunch of parts in it, you probably just go in the scrapper. People don't really buy those by themselves. Let's see. I have some more. There's more of this stuff. I had some of this. I'm wondering. I don't think these are tire chains. I don't know what they are. They've got some weird, kinds of, I don't know. But there's a whole bunch of it in here. There's some more of it. Yeah, here, a few videos back, I had those shims. Well, this is the part that it shims. The shim goes back here. It's to align this is the door catch right here. This is for a 1960, I want to say Fairlane Galaxy. More chain. More of these things. I don't know what they are. I'll have to, there might be enough of them that it may be worth selling as a group. But if I can figure out what they are, these are gaskets. Door. These are like door handle gaskets, things of that sort. That lock. This is a lock plate gasket. That's the lock, where the lock would go, I think. They're not in very good condition. They're not worth that much. You can get, Dennis Carpenter has them for, $12 for a full set. So it's really not worth it. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Suspension bits. This is actually, I probably got some of these up for sale already. I can just throw it in. Gasket. Oh, okay. Exhaust gaskets. I think I've got some of those up for sale, or I sold them in a lot. I probably put these with exhaust parts. 1970 D, I think, is that a Pinto or a Comet? I'm not sure. Have to look it up. Piece of tree branch. Yeah, suspension bits. Not really worth much. Oh, there's another one of those. So I think, did we have... Okay. So now we've got 2 pair. I found another on the opposite side. I'm not sure which is which. I can never remember. The other one might be in here. Might have fallen out. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here is... Oh, okay, here we go. There it is. There's another one of these. Actually, it's the opposite side, so we have a matched pair. I probably got these up for sale singly. We'll do that. Here's more of these gaskets. Not really worth much. Plate assembly. It's an empty bag. COAZ. You ought to hang on to the bag because it might have fallen out. What do we got here? It's a... Okay. Oh, it's a vacuum assembly. 70s Ford. Oh, it looks like it's complete. Okay. It's a vacuum gauge assembly. That's interesting. It looks like it's got the instructions in here. Cool. Yeah, there's a D4AZ. Something like this probably fits multiple years and applications. So I'll have to look that up. That's cool though. That's something that's unusual enough that, you know, somebody into like nostalgia, hot rods or something might want to put that on there just for, just for grin. But that's cool. We'll put that up for sale separately, or at least look it up anyway. Here's a few more. I don't think... That's not... This has a piece similar to that goes on here, but this is not the piece. This is from a different year. But those generally don't sell by themselves. That's a button. I've got bags of these up for sale. I sell fairly regularly, so I'll just throw that in there with them. Here is another mid-50s shock absorber. It's got a tag on it. It is a AW190. 65 to 78. No, that's not right. A9A. So that's a 49 Ford. It's an Autolite. Okay, so it's not 1949 because I don't think Autolite existed then. But I don't know. I'll look that up. Shock absorbers. Yeah, they're kind of not really that lucrative, but this is real interesting. I've been kind of looking for this. That is the biggest piston I've ever seen. That is a piston for a 2-cylinder John Deere 730 or 720 diesel engine. And I know that because I've had this one sitting up on the shelf here for a month or two, just waiting for the other one to show up. So I've got this box right here with the other one in it. And I'm gonna put these on. I thought they were a curiosity, and I always think in multiple cylinder. I'm always thinking like V8s and stuff. But I had to do some research, and it is a 2-cylinder engine. So, and that's a massive piston. I mean, that's probably 5-6 inches across. That's huge. So these are worth probably $250 to $300 for the set. So I'm glad I found that other one. We'll put that up for sale. John Deere stuff usually sells. That engine, I don't think it's been discontinued for a number of years. I don't know that much about John Deere, but I don't think that's around anymore, you know, parts wise. This is an early 70s water pump, probably 25 bucks on that. That'll be something we'll put up separately. I've had these up for sale, and I've sold them, a lot of them in the past. Carb Spacer, E2AZ. Oh, okay. It's got the gasket is not in real good shape, but that's yeah, I'll have to look up what this is. I'm not exactly sure. It's probably some emissions related thing. Yeah, I mean, it's later. It's not really the classic stuff I'd have to deal with, but you just never know. Okay. That is another 1986. Okay, that's Motorcraft. E8. So E8F. So I'm not sure what that goes to, but it's something from the 80s. I think I've had that era of water pumps before. They tend to sell. They're old enough that they're not really that easy to find as they used to be. D2UZ. That equates to a 72 Econoline. Oh no, this thing has not been opened, but I'm going to open it. It's a lamp body assembly for a early 70s Econoline van. I'm going to open it up, even though it's never been opened, because the thing about these is I'm going to have to open it up, take pictures of it anyway, and look it over, make sure that it's not, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, that's a parking lamp. Actually, no, I think that's a taillight. Be a left side. So it'd be, if I'm not mistaken, it would be red on the top and white on the bottom for the backup light. So that is a tail lamp, left side tail lamp for an early 70s Econoline. That's a good part. Econoline stuff is usually pretty popular. So we'll look that up. Unit parts, Borg Warner, riveted brake shoes for 57 Ford, 57 through 1980. Okay, so that's a pickup. That's a full set of brake shoes, so that'd be rears probably. Yeah, you know how I feel about brake shoes, brake parts in general. I've had lots of them. Sometimes they sell, most of the time they don't. Here's another water pump. This is a early 90s water pump. Yep, real compact design. Is that a water? Oh, I guess it is a water pump. Okay. Yeah, that would fit on the front of the engine. That might be for it's for a V engine, I think. Pretty sure. I'll have to look that up. Let's see. This is a starter drive for a 48 to 51 Ford truck with 6-cylinder. So that would be a Ford truck with the H series flathead 6 in it. It's for a truck, so wow, that's a nice condition. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, that's holding the spring in place. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look this up. My guess, yeah, $40-50 probably. It's a rebuilt. It's an old rebuilt. It's a classic, vintage rebuilt, but it's still a rebuilt. All right. There's a few these. A few more of these. Various bits, pieces of stuff. Another one of those. More of that chain. I just don't know what that stuff is, man. I hesitate to throw it away because you just never know, you know? I don't know about something. I don't want to throw it away. I might throw away money. Okay, there's more brakes. More brake shoes. 65 to 68 front on the 6-cylinder Mustang. 61 to 65 front and rear 6-cylinder Falcon. 64 to 65 front and rear Comet station wagon with 6-cylinder Falcon. 54, 58, 62, 63, 64. Those are the model numbers. I'd have to look those up in the book to see what they are. Basically, it's everything except the station wagon. So, C4DZ, you know, stated February 1969. Comet stuff, just, I don't, you know, just that early 60s Comet Falcon stuff, just, it's real limited appeal. Some parts are worth a lot. Brakes, you know how I feel about brake parts. I've said it many times. Okay, so this is completely unmarked. I have no idea what it is. So some kind of a stabilizer assembly. Suspension stabilizer? No, this is not nearly strong enough, thick enough for that. I have no idea what this is. It's got no real markings of any kind. Yeah, I don't know. Hate to say that, but I'm probably not going to spend much time trying to figure out what that is. Some real specialized thing. That's something that would end up on a dollar tarp at a swap meet, although I haven't done a swap meet in about 4.5 years. I used to do swap meets. I did quite a few over about a 2-year period. Springfield and Moultrie and where else did I go? But it was so much work. It's so hard because I'd start out. The gates would open Thursday, and so I'd spend all day packing the truck and trailer on Wednesday, and I would leave Wednesday night about 9 o'clock, and it would usually be an 8-hour drive. I mean, Springfield, Ohio is an 8-hour drive from here. Moultrie, Georgia is an 8-hour drive from here. Pate in Texas is an 8-hour drive from here. Petit Jean is about a 6-hour drive. And Carlisle is 12-hour drive. It's just, and Iola's probably like a 14 or a 15-hour drive from here, and it's just brutal, and I drive all night, and I'd get there. I think Chickasha was about an 8-hour drive. I'd get there at 5 o'clock in the morning, as people were lining up to go in, and I sold a lot in the morning. I would sell about half my stuff on setup day to other dealers. But I'd be there all day Friday, sleeping in the truck. Saturday was probably the big day, and then they're supposed to be open Sunday, but man, I would start packing the truck at 5 o'clock. I mean, I'd start packing at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday and get everything all packed up, and as soon as they would let us leave, the swap meet would close. Like Moultrie, the swap meet closes at 5 p.m., and they won't let you drive out until the crowds are gone, so usually 5:30 on a Saturday is when you can drive out, and I'd just be ready to go, and I'd just haul ass out of there just to get home, and I'd get home sometime probably, Sunday morning, and then I'd just sleep all day it's just brutal. It's 5 days straight, you know, just a lot of work and everything. So I quit doing them. So I don't know what that is. I don't know where that'll end up. Probably on a, I don't know, probably scrap it or something. But anyway, as usual, thanks for watching.